Well, someone who will have a front row seat to all that championship action is Jeff McWhinney. He is the keeper of the Grey Cup. That means he's in charge of keeping tabs on the CFL's cherished trophy. And Jeff joins us now from Winnipeg's Princess Auto Stadium, where the game will take place on Sunday. And as you can all see there, he is beside that iconic cup. So, Jeff, thank you for joining us. We do appreciate your time today. We know that you're likely pretty busy getting in the lead up here to Sunday's game.
It's a pleasure, sir. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Well, we do appreciate it. I'm wondering what sort of duties you're going to have the next couple of days. What are you doing to get ready for the big game on Sunday?
We're visiting we do a number of visits each day. We've been hospitals, with Children's Hospital. We do meet the commissioner. We have partners that we meet, and we just prepare for the game on Sunday. And preparing Saturday night is the last time that any civilian will get a chance to see it, and then we get sequestered on Sunday.
Okay, sequestered all day on Sunday. Of course, both the Alouettes and the Roughriders players, I imagine, are pretty keen to get their hands on that trophy. You were actually on the road, though, with that cup, with that trophy. For most of the year, you're showing it off to Canadians. What sort of reaction do you usually have when people get to see it?
We've had tears because we've seen some of the children of some of our players that have now passed on, and they're looking for the name. And you know, my grandfather's on there, or my father's on there, or my uncle. And as you cascade forward and you unveil the if I did that, and you see the plate, and we see tears in their eyes, or they think about something they did during Grey Cup Festival, and they where they had a lot of fun, where it united a friendship with, say, a Stampeder fan with an Eskimo fan, or a Rough Rider fan with a Blue Bomber fan, for that matter.
And what about today? Have you had any good reactions? People maybe seeing you coming into the stadium with that trophy, maybe in its case, but recognizing who you are and what it is you're carrying?
The unveil is always great, Hillary. The unveil, when we've seen our newborns to the Grey Cup Festival, and then we get to the ones that have been here 35 years. We bumped into a gentleman here that was 35 years, his 35th Grey Cup, and he got emotional. He was really emotional about it.
And I understand, Jeff, that you also have quite a personal connection to the Grey Cup. Runs deeper than football, a tie to your father, Glenn. So I'm hoping that you can talk to us a little bit about him and his legacy.
Yeah. My father won the Grey Cup in 1954 with the Edmonton Eskimos. He's here at row 4, column 7. And he was amongst a group of guys that really changed the Canadian Football League. That locker room that we see right here was changed. Probably the best change we ever saw was seeing gentlemen with different hues of skin rooming together, playing cards together, different religions doing the same thing. It made a change where what we see today, this inclusivity, this diversity, the festivals, because of these guys that came before us.
So talk to me a little bit more about that. Why do you think that the CFL, why the Canadian Football League, why does it have the power to unite people like that?
I think that when you take a look at what we suspended back here in World War I, we saw the relationship between the East-West Conference in 1921 play for the first time. We saw 35 with Winnipeg winning for the first time the Western Conference. Then we suspended again for World War II. Coming into World War II, we saw the CFL really blossom. I think commissioners such as Sidney Halter saw something that was not divisive. It was inclusive. And he felt that we should see an East-West rivalry because these guys fought together. They fought for our freedoms. And if we take a look at the cup, this first section, a lot of these guys are in Flanders Fields. And I think our multicultural country really believes that we can have a multicultural locker room. We are the greatest locker room in the world, Hillary.
The greatest locker room in the world. And Jeff, as we've been speaking, I'm even wondering about a more current context, a more modern context. Of course, Canada is in the middle of a trade war with our closest neighbors. There have been threats to Canada's sovereignty this year from the U.S. president. Do you think that any of that is going to factor into how the players, how the fans are thinking about Canada's football league as we go into the Grey Cup on Sunday?
Typically, if you take a look at the Canadian Football League, that's the one thing that it never became political. I know that there was no racial divide, no political divide, no religious divide. the conversations, I'll just give you, for instance, with my father in 1952 or 1956, his roommates were of different color, of different religion. And he never asked once, hey, coach, what are you doing? His question was, what's for dinner? And that's what, I think this is what this great country is all about. You know, we're fortunate to be able to make good decisions and recognize that we do have American names on here. Well, we have Ukrainian names, we have German names, we have a vast difference of community here that have made a difference to this locker room and made us understand. My dad recognized this. Jeff, we're all books. Read as many books as you can. Make a library of people, because the fear of difference will go away. And that's exactly what happened in 1954 when that dad won the Grey Cup.
Very special. And we're actually looking at a photo there of your father, which is very special to have here. Jeff, just
neat guy. I'm holding on to him right now.
Holding on to him right now. Well, just before we let you go here, Jeff, just wondering how you are feeling. Just 2 days away, of course, like we're saying, you travel with this trophy all year, but here we are. We're almost on the eve of the Grey Cup. How are you feeling about everything?
You know, I've seen the fans. Winnipeg's electrified this league. We've got a new commissioner that has really done a great job. And I think that what we see here, Hillary, is we see a really good way of showing the country, showing the world what we're capable of. And for me, it's kind of sad because I know that every time we have to give the Grey Cup away, I'm looking forward to have it come back in February or March. It's like a kid going to school. Don't drink too much and come back in one piece.
Well, Jeff, it's been so great to have you on, showcasing that beautiful trophy as well. What a keeper of the cup you are, and of its stories and of its history. We really do appreciate your time today, Stir. Thank you for this.
Thank you, Hillary. God bless you and God bless Canada.
Thank you. Jeff McWhinney is the keeper of the Grey Cup, and he, of course, is in Winnipeg.